Bells the first ever song performed in space? Quite possibly. We are talking about Gemini 6 and 7's Christmas-themed rendezvous today on Vintage Space. Gemini 7 launched on December 4th of 1965, and Gemini 6 followed on December 15th. The two flights were never actually intended to fly in tandem. It actually came down to a problem with Gemini 6's original plan. Gemini 6 was supposed to fly in October of that year, and the crew of Tom Stafford and Wally Schirra were supposed to dock with an unmanned Agena target vehicle. But when the Agena failed to reach orbit, NASA canceled the mission. Instead, the agency came up with an interesting solution to the problem of needing a rendezvous mission without a rendezvous target. What if Gemini 7 became Gemini 6's rendezvous target? The two vehicles wouldn't be able to dock because the two Geminis didn't have the right mechanisms in place, but it would still be really great rendezvous practice. And so, a little more than 2 weeks through Gemini 7's 2-week endurance flight, Gemini 6 met their companions in orbit. Gemini 6's mission was an extremely short one. It lasted just over a day, but it still achieved its major goal of performing a very beautiful rendezvous in space. But then, right before Schirra and Stafford were set to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere, the crew said they saw a UFO. They said it looked like a polar satellite moving from north to south, and it looked like it was going to re-enter the atmosphere soon itself. As it got closer, the crew said they could make out one main command module with 8 smaller modules in front, and they could even see that the commander of that module was wearing a red suit. Then, Schirra played Jingle Bells on a harmonica, while Stafford backed him up with a miniature set of sleigh bells.
You're too much, 6.
Schirra, it turned out, had come up with the idea of playing a little bit of a Christmas prank on both the Gemini 7 crew and on Mission Control. No one knew they were going to do this, and they'd only practiced the song 2 or 3 times before launch. Of course, Christmas time in space makes everybody think of Apollo 8. Apollo 8 was NASA's first ever mission to the moon. It was just a command and service module that went into orbit around the moon 10 times before returning, proving that that core spacecraft was up to the journey. And the crew famously read from the book of Genesis on Christmas Eve, earning NASA an interesting lawsuit. Both of those stories I have covered in previous episodes, and you can watch both of them in the links right here, or also the links are in the description below. So what's your favorite Christmas-themed NASA mission? Let me know in the comments below, and of course leave any questions you have or ideas for future episodes that you would like to see covered. As always, be sure to follow me on Twitter as AST Vintage Space for daily Vintage Space content, and with a new video going up every week, subscribe right here so you never miss an episode.